Before I start, I just have to say a massive thank you to all of you who are subscribed to my channel at the moment. I hit 20,000 subscribers recently, which is just kind of like mind-blowing. Like if I imagine all those people just like lined up, like I get to about 100 and then I'm like, oh, it's too many, I can't count that anymore. So thank you so much, I really appreciate it, and I can't really believe that people have like gone out of their way to press a button to watch more from me. It's just really weird. So as you know from the title, this video is going to be a Q&A session. So I went through a few of my videos and I picked out some of the questions that I quite liked, or some that were asked quite frequently. So hopefully I can address a few of those for you in this video, and I hope you'll like it. Basically it's just a bit of a chat, so a one-on-one getting to know you session. So I hope you've all got a cup of tea ready. I've got my water because I don't drink a lot of tea. Make sure as well that if you ever have any video requests that you want to see from me, to write it down in the comments below, or just like someone else's comment if they've requested a video and you want to see it too. That just lets me know what you guys want to see, and if I run out of video ideas it gives me an idea of what to do next, which is always great. So the first question I get quite a lot is, how old are you? I have had this question quite a few times, and I've even had one comment that said something along the lines of, how the hell did you get into a nightclub? You look about 15. I am actually 22, so have been able to go into nightclubs for 3 years, but thanks, it's always good to know that you look younger than you actually are, so thank you. Where do you come from? This could mean two different things. It could mean whereabouts are you from in the UK, and it could mean whereabouts are you from like ancestrally. Is that a word? I'm gonna look that up. I've had a lot of questions about my accent as well, so I'm gonna kind of just clear this all up in one. Where I come from in the UK is a place called the Midlands, and it's just basically in the very centre of England. I wasn't gonna bring this up, but I think I should because it's really quite funny. I've had a couple of comments that are basically along the lines of, you're not even British and your accent is fake. Just to clear things up, my accent is not fake, I'm just not from London, and that's basically it. In the UK there are so many different accents. Like there's Scottish, Welsh, Northern Irish, Newcastle, Liverpool, classic Queen's speech, Brummie, Somerset, loads. There's literally loads of different accents, and they're all so strong and so different. You can actually travel half an hour down the road and someone in that area will have a different accent to you. So yeah, I don't really notice my own accent personally, but I guess that's just how we speak in my area. So yeah, but I'm not faking it. I've also had a few questions about my background, so if I've got a bit of Asian in me, or Mexican or something. Nope, just British, quarter Irish, which most British people are anyway. Yeah, pretty boring really, sorry. Do you like Harry Potter? Yes. What British person? Which British person? What kind of a British person does not like Harry Potter? That's all we have. I'm joking. We have tea and crumpets too. How long do you take on your makeup? Sometimes I don't wear any makeup. If I'm going to work, I spend about 10 minutes on it. I put a bit of concealer on, mascara, and I do my eyebrows. But if I'm going like on a night out, going for dinner or filming a video, I spend about half an hour on it, just because those are the important things in life. If you could for 1 month, what country would you live in? I don't know if this actually counts because I don't know if it's a country or not, but I would love to spend a month in the Maldives. I just think that place is the definition of paradise. Or somewhere like the French Polynesia Islands, like Bora Bora. I just want to be like in one of those little huts with like a hammock on the deck, where I can just look at the floor, the glass bottom floor, and there's all these little fishies swimming around, and I just look out and it's just like sea. Like, ugh, that's the dream. Have you ever travelled to the US? If so, where? If not, where would you like to visit? I'm absolutely desperate to go to America, and I have been since I was like a really small child. Since I've been able to watch American films, I've wanted to go to America so bad. The one place where I really want to go is New York. I just think I will be absolutely in my element there. I have a story about this actually. My mum and dad were trying to plan a family holiday, and they were asking all of us where we wanted to go, and I was the only one that said New York. And I remember my mum saying to me, if you do some research on it, we will consider it. So I made this absolutely freaking huge scrapbook all on New York. It had like pictures from travel agent magazines, I printed off pictures off the internet, maps, I like pinpointed places where I wanted to visit. Bearing in mind I was about 12 years old, so this is a lot for a 12-year-old to do. And this book was like A5, it was huge, and I spent months and months on it, and I gave it to my mum and she was like really impressed with it and everything, but we just didn't go. So that really crushed my soul a little bit. I'm only joking. She said to me that she thinks I should do it when I'm older, when I will appreciate it more and where I can have a lot of fun with my friends, which is exactly what I plan on doing. It's not just New York that I want to go to. I want to go to so many different landmarks in America, and I also want to go to like the less well-known states but that also have really beautiful landmarks, like Arizona. I would love to go there. Myself and one of my friends are actually trying to plan an American road trip within the next 2 years. We want to just hire a car and just drive around as many different places as we can get to. We really want to do it properly. We want to go on a big road trip and it'll be so much fun and I can't wait, and that is literally going to be such a big tick off my bucket list. What's your favourite makeup and clothing brand? Makeup wise I'd probably say Rimmel, because I guess most of my makeup is from there. It's cheap, gets the job done well, and they have loads of different kinds of things to use, so probably Rimmel. If we were going a bit more high end I would probably say MAC, but yeah, Rimmel is always the one that I would go to first. My favourite clothing brand, I have so many. I don't want to be really boring and just say Topshop, but that is one of my favourites. It's just really expensive. At the moment I'm actually really loving Forever 21, and I'm also loving Brandy Melville. Actually I think the majority of my clothes are from boohoo.com, which is an online store if you didn't know. I just love the clothes they have there. They're so cheap, they're really good quality, and I really like the styles they have. They always seem to fit nicely. So actually I'll probably go for boohoo.com. Favourite YouTubers? I remember so clearly the first YouTuber I ever started watching regularly, and that is Andrea Russet. I think her channel is something like X Ghetto Fab X Forever or something. I'll find it and link it below. I think she was about 14 when I started watching her, so I think she's like 19 now, so it's a good like 5 years. She's just really funny, like really genuinely funny. Her vlogs like made me cry, laugh like so many different times. I love watching the Shaytards. I think they're like hilarious as well, and I really want to be part of their fam. Jenna Marbles is another one that I've been watching for ages. So yeah, those are probably my favourite channels. I could just literally sit there and watch them for hours, especially the Shaytards. Like I think once I went through like 3 months of their life just like after each video. That's really sad. Don't judge. Do you have any tips or advice for those going to university in September? The main thing I would say is just to enjoy yourself. University was the 3 best years of my life so far, and as cliche as it sounds, I really like found myself at university. Like I really filled into who I was, kind of thing. Another thing I would say is don't worry too much about the work in first year. I know loads of people who went to university and all of them have said that first year is just for like settling in, making friends, like getting comfortable in the situation, and then second and third year are like for work, I guess. But in the first year, just literally enjoy yourself, have the time of your life, let your hair down, paint the town red, just go crazy, because you might not have the chance to do it again in your life, so you got to grasp that moment. Grasp it. What's your favourite musical instrument? The violin. Always has been. Probably always will be. I don't know why. I just really like the idea of it. I just don't know. I actually bought one the other week on a whim. It's actually crazy hard to learn, so don't know what I'm going to do with it. But it's here, I'll try and get it out for you. Here it is. I can't find the little bridge thing that's meant to go there, but I'll try and play you a little tune anyway. There you go. So yeah, I can't play the violin. I just love them, I always have. I remember one of my friend's dad had like a little fake violin on his desk. It was like this big and it was like electrical, but it had like the bow and you could play it, and I thought that was like the coolest thing ever. I was on that thing all the time. Hey, do you want to be in it? No. Why? Pop your head in. Why? Just so they can see what my mum looks like. I look like a mess. What's your favourite candy bar? At the moment it's actually Toffee Crisp. I've like rediscovered them and I'm now obsessed. Favourite band / bands? Clean Bandit, Haim, I love Ed Sheeran, I love Sam Smith, I love the Black Eyed Peas, they're like a firm favourite of mine. S Club 7 when I was younger, and I've actually just listened to their album yesterday. Realised I still know every word, realised I still love them. I don't know, I really like 70s and 80s music as well. I could listen to that all day. Not any particular band, maybe Jackson 5, but I just love that kind of era of music. Who's your celeb crush? I don't really know. I don't have like a standout celebrity crush. I fancy Harry Styles, I fancy Channing Tatum, I fancy Zac Efron, I don't fancy Ryan Gosling actually. I don't fancy Ryan Gosling. So that's who my celeb crush is not. I don't know. It's a really difficult question. I like never put my finger on like a certain one. It used to be Jon Snow from Game of Thrones, Kit Harington, but then I realised how tall he was and he's not my favourite anymore. Do you have a boyfriend? Yes, I do, and he is scared of cameras, so I doubt he will be in any of my videos anytime soon, unless I try and force him to be in one, and he's definitely watching as well, so hey babe. What age was your first kiss? I was 16 when I had my first kiss, and it was at a local swimming pool. How romantic. So that's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'm really sorry if I didn't get to answer your question, but I'm going to try and recycle some of the old questions into my next Q&A video, as well as including some new ones. So if you do have a question for me, just make sure you post it in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! First thing I'm going to go for is Jolly Rancher Hard Candy. So many people recommended these to me in the comments, so hopefully these are good. The flavours look nice, apart from cherry. Whoa! Oh, they smell good. Green apple. Green apple. What colour is watermelon? Watermelon. Whoa!